Hello and welcome to AstroChiron on YouTube. This is the video companion for AstroChiron.com, the one-stop shop for all things astrology, especially from a black and queer lens. Unlike the Ascendant and the Sun, the Moon is a much more private planet, one that isn't easily seen or characterized from the outside. Because of this, discussing a celebrity's moon sign is more difficult since we don't know them personally. This makes the things they say about themselves the best way to illustrate how they feel inside. This particular video features Cancer Moon. The moon rules in the sign of Cancer, so she is rather comfortable when placed in this sign. But just like a Leo Sun native or a Gemini Mercury native, this placement can prove to be a bit much. Having an easy time accessing your emotions is great, until you need objectivity or logic. Plus, facing the full gamut of your emotional being can be quite overwhelming at times. I think this is why these natives are typically extremely private people. Cancerian natives are often known to be homebodies. In the case of Cancer Moon natives, I believe it is because they're able to more easily adjust their emotional expression when alone. Keanu Reeves once said, "I'm Mickey Mouse. They don't know who's inside the suit." This really shows their larger private inner world that they rarely let people into. This tendency to isolate may also explain these natives' propensity to struggle with depression, if not just depressive episodes. Amanda, Fantasia, Bow Wow, and even my own mother struggled with their moons. I've often heard it said that depression implies a mental focus on the past, while anxiety is a focus on the future. With their tendency towards melancholy, it's no wonder that these natives' past have a huge effect on their present-day lives. Bow Wow, a former child rapper who became an all-around entertainer as an adult, once said, "Guys like Todd Bridges never overcame being a child star. You can't have any big failures. I've always felt regular. I played organized ball at the rec league. At 13, they told me I sold 3 million copies. I didn't know what that meant." I think this quote perfectly illustrates how Cancer Moons are intrinsically tied to their past. It's not easy for them to forget past successes or sadly lost long past. On that dour note, let's hear from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by me. I am the astrologer behind AstroChiron.com, the one-stop shop for astrological readings, articles, horoscopes, and art. The first 20 subscribers to this channel will gain access to all 20 plus written and live readings for a 40% off discount. I have a free ask feature that you can use for quick questions that I will respond to via blog post. Readings range from $25 to $200, whether you want 3 questions answered in detail all the way to a thorough hour-long or more reading from me personally via phone or video chat, discussing your entire natal chart, the aspects within it, and each planet's placement. Again, that's AstroChiron.com, AstroChiron.com. On the brighter side, these natives are very aware of their impact on others. They're extremely empathetic, often unable to ignore the plights of others. Despite her reputation, Amanda once wrote, "Unlike being nice, kindness is not about what you're portraying, but what you're doing, applying actual love to make the world a better place." And I believe this of every Cancer Moon I've met. Despite their hold-ups, personality, and social circumstances, they're deeply kind people when they're able to be. Finally, we can't leave this placement without talking about mothers. Now, I will be doing a video at some point on the moon signs and how they see their mothers, but with Cancer being the moon's influence for this video, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Before we get into mothers solely, I must note that Cancerian moons are very family-oriented. Fantasia, for example, began her career singing with families, some of who are Casey and JoJo. Vinny's fame comes from the family dynamics of Jersey Shore and not wanting to leave his parents' basement. And then there's Keanu, whose stepfather introduced him into acting. Finally, there's B2K, Omarion's claim to boy band fame, and they presented themselves as cousins when they first came out. Omarion and his brothers his actual brothers, have been getting a lot of attention recently, mostly for being really attractive and active on certain fan apps. Yeah, I don't think I can say it, but fan apps. But back to moms. We'll start with Leah's quote saying, "No one knows you better than you, except maybe your mother," which illustrates a Cancerian moon's privacy as well as their ties to their maternal figures. We see this in Vinny, the aforementioned longtime basement dweller. Then there's Biggie, the only son of a Jamaican mother, so I'm quite certain they were. Finally, we have Omarion's mother, who's B2K's stylist. As you can see, these natives are very close to their mothers, for better or worse. This may present as a lifelong mama's boy, a woman who turns into her mother, or someone whose mom refuses to cut the apron string. Of course, in less extreme expression, we're likely to find someone with a perfectly present, adoring mother. These are the traits one might find in a Cancer moon if you're allowed to meet their family or come into their house. Go watch the video on your sun or ascendant sign, which is already posted. If you like them, then subscribe to the channel after you leave your like. Leo moon is coming next Thursday. For once in your lives, it all is actually going to be about you, Leo. Thank you for watching this video this far, and as always, much love.